What's up, foodies? And welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a recipe that's an absolute game, a certified crowd pleaser, and just pure, sticky, delicious fun. We are making the ultimate honey barbecue chicken wings. Forget those takeout wings. Once you make these, you'll never look back. They're crispy, they're juicy, they're coated in the most incredible homemade sauce. Honestly, they're perfection. So, if you're ready to make the best wings of your life, stick around. First things first, let's talk about the star of the show, the chicken wings. I've got about 3 pounds of wings here. I like to use a mix of drumettes and flats, but you can use whichever you prefer. The most important step for getting that super crispy skin is to make sure they are completely dry. I mean, bone dry. Take some paper towels and pat each wing thoroughly. Any moisture on the skin will steam the chicken, and we're going for crispy, not soggy. So, take your time with this step. It's a non-negotiable for crispy wing success. Once they're all patate dry, place them in a large bowl. Now, let's build our seasoning blend. This simple blend is designed to complement the barbecue sauce later without overpowering it. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika for that lovely smoky depth, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Don't be shy with the seasoning. We have 3 pounds of chicken to cover. Now for the secret ingredient to get that ultra crispy skin without a deep fryer. Baking powder, not baking soda. Make sure it's baking powder. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder to our seasonings. The baking powder raises the pH level of the chicken skin, which helps it get incredibly brown and crispy in the oven. It's a fantastic trick. Mix all those dry ingredients together, right in the bowl with the chicken. Get your hands in there and make sure every single wing is evenly coated. You want to see that beautiful reddish seasoning all over? Once they're seasoned, it's time to prep them for the oven. You'll need a baking sheet lined with aluminum foil for easy cleanup. Trust me on this one. Then, place a wire rack on top of the baking sheet. Arranging the wings on a wire rack is another key step. It allows the hot air to circulate all around the wings, cooking them evenly and letting the fat drip away. This helps the bottom of the wings get just as crispy as the top. So, arrange your seasoned wings on the rack in a single layer, making sure they're not touching. Giving them space is crucial for maximum crisp. Now, let's talk about the baking process. This is a 2-step temperature method. We're going to start low and slow to render out the fat, and then finish high to crisp up the skin. Preheat your oven to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 120 degrees Celsius. Place the baking sheet with the wings into the preheated oven on the middle rack. We're going to let them bake for 30 minutes. This low temperature start is what makes the wings so juicy on the inside while the skin starts to render. While the wings are having their first bake, let's make our glorious honey barbecue sauce from scratch. It's so easy and a million times better than anything from a bottle in a medium saucepan over medium heat. We'll combine all our sauce ingredients. We'll start with 1.5 cups of your favorite ketchup as the base. Then we'll add a 1/2 cup of honey for that signature sweetness and a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar for a nice tangy kick that cuts through the richness. Next, for that deep, savory barbecue flavor, we're adding a 1/4 cup of molasses and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. For a bit of smokiness and spice, we'll add 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. If you like a little heat, you can add a 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I'm going with a 1/4 teaspoon for just a gentle warmth. Now, just whisk everything together in the saucepan. Bring the mixture to a gentle simmer. Then, reduce the heat to low. Let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, stirring occasionally, until it's thickened up slightly and the flavors have all melded together beautifully. The smell in your kitchen right now should be absolutely incredible. Once it's done, just set it aside. You can even make this sauce a few days in advance to save time. Okay, 30 minutes have passed. It's time to check on our wings. At this point, they won't look very crispy, but the fat has started to render. Now, we're going to crank up the heat, increase the oven temperature to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 220 degrees Celsius. Don't take the wings out of the oven. Just let them continue to bake as the oven comes up to the new temperature. Once it reaches 425, let them bake for another 40 to 50 minutes, flipping them halfway through. You'll know they're done when the skin is deep golden brown and super crispy. Listen to that. That's the sound of success. Pull those beautiful, crispy wings out of the oven and let them rest for just a minute. They're going to be incredibly hot. Now, for the best part, place the hot, crispy wings into a large, clean bowl. Pour about half to 2/3 of your homemade honey barbecue sauce over the wings. You can always add more, but you can't take it away. Now, toss them gently to coat. You want every nook and cranny of those crispy wings to be covered in that delicious, sticky sauce. The heat from the wings will make the sauce glaze them perfectly. And there you have it. The most amazing, crispy, juicy, and flavorful honey barbecue chicken wings you will ever make. Pile them high on a platter. I love to garnish them with some freshly chopped parsley or some thinly sliced green onions for a pop of color and freshness. And of course, you have to serve them with a side of ranch or blue cheese dressing for dipping. These are perfect for game day, a party, or honestly, just a Tuesday night when you're craving something amazing. The skin stays crispy even after being tossed in the sauce, and the meat is fall off the bone tender. That combination of smoky, sweet, and tangy is just out of this world. You have got to give this recipe a try. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in the kitchen today. I hope you feel inspired to make these incredible wings. If you do, let me know how they turn out in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and do UNT. Forget to subscribe to the channel for more delicious recipes every single week. We'll see you in the next one.